Hi you guys, and thank you for checking out another episode of Toni Approved. Okay you guys, so before you start, if you haven't already, I need you guys to make sure you like this video and go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you guys can catch all of my upcoming videos that I'm going to be uploading. Now today I am so excited because I'm going to be discussing Cardi B's album Invasion of Privacy. Now I wanted to let the album be out for a little bit so that way everyone can already have their opinions on it. It can kind of marinate. So this can be more of like a discussion of the album versus just a major review to try to get everybody to listen to it. And if you haven't checked out the album already, hopefully this will make you want to listen to it because it's definitely available on all streaming apps. Now, Cardi's album, Invasion of Privacy, came out on April 5th, 2018. It debuted at the #1 spot, and it actually went gold within its first 10 hours. This is an incredible album. She talks about humbleness on it. She talks about hard work, moving forward, and literally every song off of the album can be a single. She references Beyonce like 4 times throughout the album, so you already know as a Beehive member, that's almost about all it takes for us to be online. But nevertheless, her album is incredible and it is a testament of just being yourself. So as always, I'm going to discuss my top 5 songs off of the album, so here we go. Now, this is one of the best songs that's off of the album. Cardi says that when she first heard the song, it was a very inspirational track. It talked about moving forward and it gave her Chance's vibe. That's why she reached out to Chance. She said he originally just did the verse on the record and then he came back and he turned in the hook, which is what she really wanted him to do as well. Maybe like the last day that the album was due. This particular song is one of those songs that you can listen to every single morning. Everyone knows that I'm real big on words having power and different things of that nature, and this is one of those songs. It's all about speaking things into existence. The lines are, I'm living my best life, made a couple M's with my best friends, turned all my L's into lessons. Those are things that I would want to say to myself every single day, and I feel like you guys should say it to yourself every single day as well. It's just a great inspirational record, and it's needed in the hip-hop community. People forget that hip-hop started off as being a voice of the young people, the voice of the culture, and a voice of inspiration. So to see Cardi take hip-hop back to that, I really like that a lot. It's definitely a mellow mood type song off of the album. It's a nice little vibe, definitely one of your every morning listen to on that. I like to listen to the song because, as you guys know, I am looking forward to getting my picture with Beyonce. So when she says only God knows I took pictures with Beyonce, I sing that part loud as I possibly can. And when Chance says pep talk from Beyonce, sing that part loud too. Gotta keep speaking these things into existence, so you guys will witness me getting my picture with Beyonce. Now, I Do is the very last song off of the album. It features SZA, and I feel like this song is one of those confident boosting songs that everybody needs to hear. Anyone who knows me know I'm a very sensitive person. I'm always caring about other people's feelings, but sometimes you have to get to the point in life where you have to remember that you the shit, and you shouldn't be taking nobody's BS unless it's absolutely necessary. With this record, you know, the lines are, left the nigga on red cause I felt like it. You know, just the whole thought process behind that of, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna respond to you because I don't feel like it. I'm not obligated to respond to you at all. And sometimes you have to do people like that. Sometimes people take your kindness for a weakness, and sometimes people just assume that you're supposed to just treat them out of the goodness of your heart while they give you their ass to kiss. But that is absolutely not necessary. And I love that song. It's not a mindset that I'll be able to have every single day, but it's definitely important to have that type of confidence and feeling myself in mindset on an everyday basis. You have to always tell yourself you're the shit. You're the best that's out there. You're the best at what you do. You have to remember that you love yourself, and it can tie into that self-love if you really allow it to. Let me tell y'all, this record right here, this is one of those songs that you can listen to every day after work, just as a celebration for having a successful day. I love this song. Cardi said that she chose this song for the record because she felt like a lot of the songs on the album she was in her feelings and talk about different emotional things, and she wanted at least to have one of those records on there that's just fun, that's just, you know, one of them party turn up tracks. And she has other tracks on the album like that as well, but Buckethead just definitely sticks out. For me, that song gives me that hard Little Kim aggression that she used to have when she used to be spitting on her lines, and I just love the way Cardi sounds on the track. I love that beat. I just love the raunchiness and the nasty and the graunchy, and this that song is for the ratchets and everybody that's on. Look at them kids running in the damn background. That's for the ratchets, and I absolutely love it. That's just one of those great songs. 10. Now, Get Up 10 is the very first song on the album, and I really like this song because for me, that record has dual meanings. It's a great introduction to Invasion of Privacy because it talks about Cardi's rise to fame, you know, all of the hard work that it took for her to get to where it is that she is now. And for me, I can listen to it as the intro of this album, and it, you know, gets me ready to listen to the whole album. But it can also be a standalone track to motivate you and to just say, hey, you know, all of the struggles that you've been through in life, all the times people knock you down, you still standing, you still move forward. It's a lot of the things that we want out of life, we really have to work hard for. And sometimes you're going to go through a lot of disappointments. Sometimes you're going to go through a lot of times where you fall out, but you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going, because the harder you work, it's going to come. Hard work pays off. It has no choice to. So Get Up 10 definitely reminds me of that. And that's another reason why I really like that song. And Cardi even said that she almost left the song off of the album. Glad whoever was in the studio session and told her not to do that. Big ups to you. So thankful that it's on Invasion of Privacy. Be Careful. Now, Be Careful is one of those tracks where Cardi is just being completely honest with her feelings. I like this record. It's her new single, you guys. Make sure you check out my reactions to the video. Cardi on this particular record, I like the fact that it samples Lauryn Hill. Everyone knows that Lauryn Hill is just like up there for me. I really love Lauryn Hill. I love the fact that Cardi is so honest with the record, and you have to kind of be that way. You know, the whole record focuses on, you know, she's went through this cheating situation with the dude that she's with, and she's just letting him know how she feels about everything. And that's important because in relationships, you have to really be honest. And that's a hard thing to do, to really be honest, to have those heartfelt, real conversations. And people always think that sometimes that you're lying just because you don't want to tell the truth, but it's a lot of reasons why people don't want to tell the truth. People don't want to tell the truth because truth hurts. Sometimes people are just trying to hide certain things, and sometimes people don't want to lose what it is that they have, so they feel like they have to lie, or they're lying to protect your feelings because they know that you're not going to like what it is that they have to say. But honesty is the best policy. And I love this on the record. Cardi laid out exactly how she felt. I know she was getting a lot of backlash because she had some writers on the record, but at the end of the day, this music is for the fans, and it's meant to inspire. And the inspiration behind that record is be honest with your feelings. You know, be careful with people. You can't play with everyone's emotions. And that was the biggest thing that I took away from that record, is to be honest, and you can't play with other people's feelings. You can't play with other people's emotions. And that's something that people actually need to hear, especially when they're moving forward and wanting to have successful relationships. At the end of the day, I definitely give Invasion of Privacy a 5-star. It's a complete body of work. I know Cardi was saying, you know, before she started recording this album, she had to learn the difference in releasing a mixtape versus releasing an album. Cardi, you definitely accomplished that. This is definitely a work of art. I know in movies, they say that each movie has to have its title in at least once. And if you guys notice with Invasion of Privacy, she only says the title of the album once. She says it on Through My Phone. And so for me, it's like another nod of this being a body of art. Because it's like, wow, not only is it inspirational and you talk about hard work, but you have the little tidbit of saying the name of the album. You even reference Beyonce a lot. You know, she's like the #1 artist. So it's really great. It's really incredible. If you haven't heard Invasion of Privacy, please make sure you listen to it. Now, it is a lot of cursing and she does use a lot of vulgar language, but hey, at the end of the day, that's Cardi. So eat the fish, spit out the bones. Until next time, thank you for checking out Toni Approved.